You'll notice he no longer suffers delusions of humanity.
Affirmative.
Can you count, suckers? I say the future is ours. If you can count.
Has editing your content become a burden, or you just don't have the skill set?
I wish I could focus on content production, but post-editing takes so much time and effort.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We'll look no further. Here at Asylum 99 Studios, I can help you create professional quality videos that will be sure to captivate viewers. With my creativity and skill, along with your content, assets, and ideas, I can bring your vision into the simulation. I offer the following services: video clipping and organization, content creation, VFX, SFX, and motion graphics, intro and outro assets. Requests may be taken upon further discussion. So if you're a content creator, short on time because you're out living your best life, or you wish you could focus all your energy into producing content, reach out to Asylum 99 Studios today.
What are you waiting for?
What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for?
Don't settle for mediocre videos. Hire me as your freelance video editor and create videos that meet your standards. Asylum 99 Studios. Release your creativity.
What's going on, Ken folks? Today we're going to talk about the jackboot thugs that's going to be kicking your doors in when the next scandemic pops off. Now, a lot of you, my viewers, didn't know me back before I had a channel or before I got involved in, you know, online shit. But during the first scandemic, I went to the UN site myself. I saw the job applications for what we're getting ready to discuss. I physically saw it. I physically posted it. And I literally said, they're bringing in the mercenaries. They're bringing in the jackboots. They're bringing in the SS, all that, whatever you want to conflate them with. They're bringing in people that's going to be telling you to face the wall. And they're going to do something heinous to you. Right? And I'm here once again. I am only a messenger. Right? You come through here and you see this video, you can no longer say you wasn't warned and that nobody told you. And I want to say one thing before we get started. Bring it in. I want you to get real close to the screen so you can hear me, so you can feel where I'm coming from. If you are not a child and you ain't strapped, you a whole retard.
No, but you wouldn't listen. Why, you stupid fuck. Look at you now.
Because I want you to think about something. Think about all those pre-programmed media pieces that you watch, movies and TV shows. Think about the movies where it shows a small peaceful village. The man's outside working hard with his pitchfork, dumping hay, whatever it is he's doing. Like in Conan the Barbarian, for example, because I like to say the barbarian is inside the gate. Conan the Barbarian. Everything's peaceful, all that stuff, cool. Them people think nothing could ever happen. Not in our town. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, James Earl Jones comes swooping down, cutting niggas' heads off.
What's up now, punk chick?
They show you that for a reason. They want you to think that that scenario is fantasy, so they give it to you in the movie. When really, that's happened. That's happened to people in my bloodline. And the fact that you dummies think it's not gonna happen again is wild to me. So we're gonna get to the footage.
The southern border of the United States is wide open, and the federal government has been conducting a wide-scale criminal operation of flooding the country with unvetted foreigners, distributing them across the United States, and providing them with homes and financial support. The GOP's...
I've physically seen that. I've known people from outside this country who have physically walked up to me and showed me that they have multiple social security numbers and they get multiple checks for each member in their family. These niggas are over here living like... It's insane what I've seen these people do. Okay. And they don't go to work. They sit home and they collect a check from these goddamn government officials. These pieces of goddamn shit. These pieces of garbage ninjas. So make no mistake. They brought your enemy. RedWolf ain't lying to y'all. I've gone to his abode and seen these ninjas. I've seen them down here where I'm at. And the only way you niggas gonna wake up is when they start putting their foot in your ass, so we gonna have to see.
If he dies, he dies.
Across the United States, and providing them with homes and financial support. The GOP's talking point has been that this is all about election fraud, but this has been happening all across the Western world for over a decade.
What they're not talking about is, it's not due to election fraud. Democrats, fake conservatives. Two hands on the same body. Okay? Two wings on the same bird, however you want to say. Don't let them fool you. Let's continue.
This is something far more sinister than election fraud. The Population Division of the United Nations concerns themselves with international migration. In the year 2000, they published Replacement Migration, a solution put forth to deal with declining and aging populations.
Death panel.
Once again, we're talking about the 2000s. What happened shortly the next year? 9/11. Now, something I remember from happening during 9/11, I was just old enough to remember things changing afterwards, you see. After 9/11 happened and we started going over there kicking the back door in on Iraq and Afghanistan, they started migrating those people over here. Looking around like, what is this? This can't be good. And we're going to see why not. Because now you got a diverse group of jackboos getting ready to break their foot off in your ass at the knee.
For years we were told that this was a conspiracy theory, but now that we are seeing tens of millions murdered by the experimental shots, it is becoming more clear what the objective is. We are told that these are poor families fleeing tyranny, but there are massive amounts of healthy young men without any families. And time again, we have seen them act violently against the native population with very little repercussions from the law. As we are expecting the announcement of Disease X and another lockdown, a recent report from UK's Jim Ferguson provides a plausible explanation of what we are seeing.
This isn't normal. There's something not right. This isn't just refugees coming in. These aren't people fleeing from some kind of war zone. These are predominantly men aged between 25 and 35, young fighting age men, as my old boss Nigel Farage once referred to them, and I think he's right.
Now, if you're a kinfolk that I know from these YouTube spaces, right, and like you talk to me on the phone and you're getting to know me and all that stuff, I want you to listen up and I want you to listen good. It's your boy Rondo here. I want you to listen to me. I've literally seen this before. In 2016. I need you ninjas to listen, okay? You got Chief telling y'all, and here your boy Rondo was telling you. I've literally seen this before. There's stuff that went on in Germany that I know for a fact none of you niggas heard about. Well, I was over there. Arabs were going crazy in these towns. I remember one time we got a briefing before the weekend. If you're in the army, you know, you know. Weekend brief. These ninjas stormed a church, a Catholic church, and decapitated a priest in that church. There were places in Germany we couldn't go. No-go zones because the Arabs and the migrants was in there acting the fuck crazy. You'll never hear about it. Germany ain't gonna talk about it. You got people in Germany that don't believe that that shit happened. I'm like, y'all people are really fooling and drooling out here.
Why, you stupid fuck!
With me, they're most precious, they're my prized asset. You know, they're everything to me. If you're going to war, you go to war with the lads. They're going to be deployed. They will be deployed.
John, I mean, you say you spoke to people in the Black Watch. I mean, the Black Watch, a very famous, regiment.
Yes.
Are they actually going along with this?
They've got no choice. Well, I kind of said, why are you doing it? And he said, soldiers follow orders. What you're going to see is the following. We'll have a minister somewhere in cabinets suddenly come up with a great idea on how we're going to get these guys to contribute to help us. And they're going to put them in uniforms. So a couple of people have told me these uniforms are burgundy. Others have told me they're UN blue.
Now, what they said just triggered me. Everybody knows what happened during COVID. Especially if you're in the military. You know what happened. To make no mistake, when these ninjas are running all your shit at MEPS, they're looking at everything. They're looking at your mental state, all the stuff that you ever done. They're looking at all that. They know who you are when they let you in. RedWolf already tells you. They'll select you out of all of those people to train you up to go do heinous shit. I was offered a certain MOS when I went to MEPS, and I turned it down. All things considered now, I'm glad that I did. Because look where I'm at today. Look how crazy I talk now. You wouldn't have been able to give me an unlawful order. I'd have popped crazy. Hell no. So they had to get rid of people like me. They get rid of people like me. You're a good NCO in the military, they try to break you. But I got sidetracked. He said soldiers follow orders. That's what I'm trying to get at. And another thing, and I'm trying to be serious when I say this. If you're a Christian, let me tell you something right now. Y'all got a rude awakening coming for y'all. What I was saying, what I just previously said, is not a joke. Y'all got an ass whooping coming for y'all, the likes y'all never seen. And the reason y'all gonna get y'all ass kicked is because y'all out here turning the other cheek. And y'all become soft and complacent and docile. These people gonna fuck y'all up. Let's continue.
John, what do you think's going on here, mate?
So I can tell you these are UN soldiers and they will be deployed by the WHO when they announce the next pandemic lockdown. That's what's going to happen. They've been trained by British soldiers. They've been trained by the Black Watch Regiment. They were training them in Antalya in Turkey and in the east of Ukraine. They're predominantly down to sergeant ranks. They're then shipped to France. They all sign the Official Secrets Act. Then they're ferried over. If you were fleeing war and tyranny, I don't know about you, but I would certainly take my wife and children with me. They're most precious. They're my prized asset. They're everything to me. If you're going to war, you go to war with the lads. They're going to be deployed. They will be deployed.
Now, we're going to cover the Official Secrets Act in a separate video, but it's going to run in parallel to this. It will be in a playlist with this. You understand? But I need y'all to understand something. It's going down. And like I said in the previous video to this one, where are you going to be when this bull kicks out to the left? And once this bull kicks out to the left, there's no escaping. Your time to escape is while it's quiet. Oh man, well it's calm, man. I can still go to the store and get my soy latte, man. I can go still get my meat, my baby burger, man. I can still go do all this stuff, so ain't nothing to worry about. We can worry about that bridge when we come to it. You gonna get your head cut off when you get to that bridge. That's what's gonna happen to you. I'm gonna be breaking contact or returning fire. That's where I'm gonna be. Where are you gonna be?
I really don't know. I guess we'll see when they deploy them. They are going to be deployed because otherwise, if they announced another lockdown, what would everyone say? They'd say bollocks and they'd go about their business, wouldn't they? They're going to need armed young men in uniform to try and enforce it. Why do they import young men from the East? Because traditionally, if you want to kill and tyrannize white people, you put black soldiers in because there's a cultural disassociation. And that's their method. That's the way these globalists are going to do it.
Now, it's funny that you said that. Because that's where a lot of you SOBs came from, right? They brought you invaders in because of cultural disassociation. So you had no problem coming in and attacking my people and setting up shop. But now it's a problem when it's got to happen to you. Well, I had to live with the sins of my fathers, and now you gonna live with yours. You got an ass whooping coming. Retribution, man. I didn't write the book. I didn't make the rules. I'm just here, man.
In America, when it was a colony of the United Kingdom of Britain, there was a revolution against British colonial rule.
That's right.
Bullshit, but we ain't gonna get into that right now.
And you know, a lot of people didn't realize, but it was only 3% of those people in America that overthrew the British forces and basically got rid of them. 3% of the population, John.
I look forward to it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I can't wait because I know it's going to be the beginning of the end for them.
I hope you guys got some black market firearms because you're going to need them. Just saying.
I do foresee victory. I see that at very great cost. But we will see it. And people, I think the world will become closer than ever when we do see victory. It's going to come on the back of a load of bloodshed, and unfortunately it has to. Once people of all colours come together and recognise their common enemy, we'll walk over these people in 10 minutes.
See, there's a problem there. There's a problem there. Let me stop you. And not a problem like you might think. Here's the problem. It's easy to say when everybody comes together, we can stomp these people. How do you do that? There's too much misunderstanding and disrespect going on for everybody to come together. Don't you understand? Pale skins and ninjas ain't gonna come together until these motherfuckers realize that you on my shit. You didn't bring me from Africa. You trying to take my land and take my life. So there ain't no cooperation to be had until you understand that fundamental issue. That fundamental issue. You on my shit. I don't give a damn about John Redcorn and these niggas on the reservation. Shut the fuck up. You on my shit. Okay? Once y'all understand that and y'all start acting accordingly, problems gonna start dissipating. Mark my words. So in closing, kinfolk, you gotta ask yourself, do you want to be a victim? Because with what's coming, there's going to be a lot of victims to go around. To be honest, if you conduct yourself as a victim now, you're not going to have no choice but to conduct yourself as a victim then. So really who I'm talking to is not the bots. I'm talking to the kinfolks that want to get something accomplished. What can you do from within these cities? I've been in situations where the highway gets shut down. If something really goes wrong, you're not getting out of there. They put these jackboots on checkpoints on the highway, you're not getting out of there. And you're not getting through there without some bloodshed. So while it's quiet, you need to pick your next move carefully. With that, we're going to get up out of here. Peace.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So say good night to the bad guy. Go on.
I am a human being. I exist.
Delusions, Mr. Wordsworth. Delusions.
Send the word.